Blast off time. If the infamy was mine, and now the epitome of what y'all could become if y'all was blind. Run against the wall and stop like that's where the rules don't go. You're off the rules, so listen to what I would put in the spells. Spellbinding stuff. Like pages have bindings now. If I could combine enough, if I could try this stuff, I tried before, counterfeit to be said again. And now won't you get the sentiment of when I sent this hidden message in? I got a whole mess of this. I got piled y'all. The LB's left on the scale of wreck, and now I fucking go with a giraffe involved. While my neck would start to grow, was the best in the neck of the woods, and the neck of the woods would never stop once it grow. Cause those are the woods they're called. And now sit a whistle stop for the train to halt with the new sit. The passengers was on from the last that left. Type stuff with the leap of faith involved with every time I start to move my mouth. I want to move something in y'all. I don't know what it's called. They probably haven't figured out what's fucking invisible, dog. What didn't have much weight involved, but there was still some. There was still a promise song. There was a what fucking septic in this shit, now in accepted some type of frequency to hit frequently, but not frequently enough to see, because then UFC had a match with me. This was 8, and suddenly little spy with them lays started to wanna spar with me in the shots. The light that would be cast against the wall. Would've known I would've fallen or taken the dive like I got paid off, and the chick that would boss if I tried to go cash where we got the fucking box that was stuck in a chain from one of those with the marks on the ball. And it said so that the bounce of the ball would just resemble like it's halfway full with something that could have flowed the ball, but it's probably some wine instead, or alcohol within. Another dance with this fate and a silhouette of what was said and what was said always. An extinguishment of the fire that was spread with the smoke that was sent into the wind. It's what the wind time would have said all of the time, bitch. Move wet from off the rope to lips, because then I would have broke this rose from off my lips. Mold, the ceiling of your face was involved with mold. This album spray on yo like this was from a fire hydrant, yo. Something I planned a while ago with hydro involved when this stop would bend from the road. When I would have got hell bent in this song, like it was a horseshoe fall, a galloped on the road to kick up the dirt on the rock on yo, so you'd have to change all your clothes. Could have swiped with my claw the corner of my eye. I thought I was tight in this soul, so I would tie with the wrist that belongs to wall. So we had to go back in the wall, and that was at the ball with the secret gone that I helped so. Baby, till I listen, y'all love when I did. A bunch of them connect the stars above our heads with the sticks. What I help me, what I shake like it's a chicken in the basket bitch, because when I'm at this shit, about to rupture into a bunch of them glitter bombs that bitch was singing about. Who belongs in the charts with all of them carved and them arching the walls, because then they could have saw something make all of them balls. All of them with the ricochet effect, like I done crochet this shit before in my head, so why can't I do it like previous? Just follow the same template, but we shatter right after the effect, because it sound better that way if we did. Y'all get a hit or a dent in your head when I start to say something, and then you sniff like this was one of your sins. No, you use the two on the sides of your head, so that the size of it, the seismic shit, I haven't decided yet. All of that shit, you have something in your grip with the sesame seeds placed wherever they went. for all your frost to thaw, and then I decay all your body so that the cost will fathom the law, because then I could afford talk like I robbed in the scrawl, something that would rock so bad to hit the inner part of your soul, and then the pocket ripples off, but no rock was fucking thrown. So what would you make of this makeshift rhyme that I tried to displace all time with? Because then I would be the all-time best if I could ever rap like this. Once again? No, just right now, never the hit. Pondiferous with all of them pines I wash, scratching with them branches locked, because then I fucking said something, so them rocks get a little resemblance of lawns. So they do figure eights and they never get to the place that they tried to lift a house in exchange, because then I would have said something like a orangutan with a road on some. Maybe place has changed in that jar with no lid, because there would be a job to take it off and replace it back on whenever you did. Whenever I said something strong, it could have been said by moths. I said it once, I said 1,000 times type stuff, and then a whole bunch of plush and what you caught with cloth, because that would have been alacadabra with some more of this song. And then me shaking a wand, that was actually my tongue. And then Wanda would have got wet in a place where she probably did even before they play a start on this shit that you heard. Because you've heard before. Or you've heard from someone. You've heard in a dream. Bitch, and then you forgot when your lids would open and see the sun rise. Wait for some more of my pride. Sometimes the effect will sit, sometimes the spell will mess. Preacher's lips I sit in the bag and the dips, and then a bag with this rep that I hold in a bag type shit. Until an idea will strong, the chord on the guitar till I fucking rip the chord right off, because get to the core where all of it starts. I just want to wind the cord that was plugged to the wall. This is a fold and you're on hold every time I go and find me gold. That was actually a flow all alone that I float above your dome, because couldn't have knocked on dough. There's too many bars going across, like this is when the zombies call. Boom. Flow some epic, some more of this shit again. Your intestines and your esophagus will get ripped from the place that it's in, and then I'll stitch back to skin. So we'll never know type shit. I'm a gnome in the grass, and it's like I know type shit. To whatever question that's asked before you pose it, bitch. I'm the posies that grow when your ass was all buried and alone, and the soul that's placed back so no one will know. Even though I got a lingering thought that's more like I forgot, and then I got it back by staring at something. Another hypocrite with some more of this Hippocrates, with a bunch of hippopotamuses that wash, a bunch of porn that take place on the small tube of the screen. You would pay to see some more of this, and then you would screen at certain parts of what you see. Boom. Obscene gestures in the night. The replacement of reality's bitch with a Rialto that played with a strum the piano chords, and I love when I did. Type shit. It's off in the wind. It's offering a gift on this altar that's big, because then I would have altered your mind and your shit back to win a wall. And that wall would have changed the low, like I done changed all of them exhausts, and them cars would be pumping out the cleanest stuff, like it's the opposite of how it was. Wait for the rose, it grows and roses flow with the sticks I hold, and I hold tight stuff with your jaws would ever close. I picked up from flows, I picked up from this flush and rush of effect with this frozen stuff would start to melt, and it would just be a lot of wet that would wash you asunder bits as you're watching you would start. When me go, when me go. TWA.